Your Storm Station forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
Full sunshine expected this afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful day. Temperatures will peak in the low to mid 80s. No rain, no humidity. We are dry. However, the pendulum starts to swing tomorrow, unfortunately, back to the muggy end of the spectrum. And with some warmth and humidity, there might be some spotty showers and thunderstorms to deal with. It's not going to be a major deal. We'll show you that on Futurecast momentarily. The thing is, tomorrow night, a cold front swings through the area, and that means that we see this meter swinging from the muggy side back to the dry end of the spectrum on Wednesday. Mainly sunny, beginning to cool off again. Same goes for Thursday. We're keeping the dry weather around. But on Friday, well, you can see the pendulum swinging again. Still comfortable on Friday, but the humidity starting to rise, and then we're back on the muggy side of things over the weekend, and that'll open the door for some showers and thunderstorms as well. That's a lot. I get it. We'll see this all recapped on the Storm Station 7-day forecast again momentarily. Right now, full sunshine. We actually think that maybe smoke off in the distance there, getting trapped in the lower levels of the atmosphere just because of how stable it is. And it keeps that smoke a little bit closer to the ground. 74 degrees at Metro Airport now, 77 in Morgan City, 76 in Lafayette, 80 in New Orleans, one of the hot spots, 75 degrees in New Roads. We're going to go for 83 degrees in the capital city this afternoon. We have dry conditions. But let's show you that rise in humidity on Futurecast. I mean, even as early as tomorrow morning, we're feeling muggy. You can see these darker shades of green. And this is all ahead of that cold front, which will swing through the area late tomorrow afternoon or going into the evening hours. In fact, by 2 o'clock, you can see a few radar freckles to the northwest, and those push into the 10-12 corridor by afternoon. There might be a few spots that catch a quick downpour, but they're not going to be huge rainmakers, and they push off to the south with the loss of daytime warming in that front, actually sweeping the moisture out. And it gets out of here in a hurry so that by this time Wednesday, we've got dry conditions again in terms of humidity. So on the Storm Station 7-day forecast, with that rise in humidity, we also see a rise in temperatures going into the middle 80s tomorrow afternoon. 20% rain coverage again. Not a huge deal, even for the 20% of you that do see rain. Not significant. Dry on Wednesday and Thursday. You can see that slight cool down. 81 on Wednesday, 82 on Thursday. But then a slight rise in temperatures on Friday with a slight bump up in humidity. Now, we don't continue rising temperatures on Saturday, and that's because rain chances continue to climb a little bit higher. It does appear that we'll have a storm system moving into the area. This one might be a little bit stronger, though. We'll call it our next impact for now. Details are unclear at this point, but we have rising storm chances on Saturday. And, of course, with the big SEC matchup, that'll be a forecast to pay attention to. And if that storm system tracks in the right way, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some strong thunderstorms. So check back later in the week. We'll refine that forecast.